Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back for your daily crypto news and analysis. And it's been a very long time since I've made some videos on Casper, and now the content is heating up. There's a lot of discussions happening, and we're going to go over it. Now, before we dive on in, I want to say, hey, I hope that you are all having a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are out there in the world. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, what are you doing, guys? We're heating up. We're almost into alt season. It's brewing behind the scenes. Altcoins are about to go parabolic, and you're going to want to have access to all real-time news, updates, and analysis. And hitting that subscribe button and turning those notifications on confirms that you will be alerted on every single upload that is going to be telling you specific updates, news updates, and information regarding the market to make sure that you are staying on top of everything. We're so close to 100,000 subscribers as well. I do appreciate it, and I'm very thankful for every single one of you out there that have hit that button and supported the channel along the way. So thank you guys, and let's dive on in. So, Casper listings. I believe that that's like 4 or 5 listings this year. I might even be wrong. It might be even more. This is on Coin Store. I'm not too sure about this exchange, but they have over 130, almost 3,000 followers. I just never really, focused on CoinStore. I mainly focus on like T1 exchanges, but this is still a fairly large exchange. But regardless, this is another listing, which is more volume, more liquidity, which is a great thing. And again, it's more access to Casper, which technically, when we really look at how big this is, it's ultimately just adding more eyes onto what Casper's doing, and it allows for a lot more retail buying and selling and trading, which is ultimately trading volume, which ultimately helps the overall project and the token. Now, beyond this, we also got this big announcement, which I'm sure that you are all aware of at this current moment in time. This is the Decentralized Recovery Alliance. The best part about this is all of the names tied to it. We have a quote here from the board director of the Casper Association. We are excited to join this alliance. This partnership presents an opportunity for greater interoperability across chains and significantly improved user experiences, paving the way for mainstream adoption of token holding. Now, if we look at the announcement we are excited to announce that Ripple and XRP Ledger Labs have joined Swirls Labs and Algo Foundation as founding members of the Decentralized Recovery Alliance, with 2-year seats on the Technical Oversight Committee, providing input on governance and core alliance policies, as well as this, Core, Bank Social, Blade Labs, the BLDG Blocks, Casper Network, Constellation, the Hashgraph Association, HBAR Foundation, and even Revive Backup have joined as alliance members, bolstering our effort to simplify the recovery and adoption of crypto and other assets. And it's incredible to see the growth like this. Listen, when we talk about collaboration within the space, this is what you want to see. Think about all of the names tied to this. DAG, you have Ripple on here, you have Algorand. I mean, it's great, especially with even Casper and Hedera. I mean, guys, I could not be any more happier about this. We have these additions to the alliance represent a significant step forward in driving our collaborative multi-chain effort to develop an open source industry standard methodology for secure, interoperable, and decentralized digital asset recovery, accelerating the global adoption of Web3. This is very exciting stuff. Now, the overall breakdown over here is substantial. So I went and, of course, I really kind of summarize it with AI. We have the DREC Alliance, founded by Ripple, XRP Labs, Swirls Labs, and the Algorand Foundation, aims to establish an industry standard method for decentralized recovery of digital assets. New alliance members are Core, Bank Social, Blade Labs, the Building Blocks, Casper Network, Constellation Network, the Hashgraph Association, the HBAR Foundation, and Revive Labs will contribute to policy input and oversight. The initiative, conceived by Lehman Baird, seeks to simplify asset recovery and improve user experience, promoting mass adoption of Web3 technologies by making them more user-friendly and secure. Founding members will serve on the Technical Oversight Committee for 2 years, while other members participate in governance and quarterly meetings. This collaborative effort addresses a major barrier to mainstream crypto adoption by enhancing security and interoperability across blockchain networks. So, Very, very exciting stuff. And ultimately, this is going to pave the way for more Web3 adoption and ultimately mass adoption as well of Web3 and Web3 technology, which I'm very excited about. And I love to see Casper on this massive list of great projects and names. Again, solidifying the utility feature of the space and those big giants that will play a huge role in the evolution of the space to a much more mature audience and also a much more mature space. Now, beyond this, let's actually talk about some things happening around maturity, and that is regulations. Guys, MiCA. MiCA is a big deal. This is going to come into force by the end of this year. There's a few things that are already happening around this. December 2024 is when this fully goes into live mode. And this is going to completely roll out by the end of this year. It already started to roll out some things. This is something that you want to focus on, especially if you do hold Casper. And why is that? Well, let's talk about a few things first, and then let's get into it. So first off, I made a video back in 2023, and it was, let's address the unreal potential that is behind Casper Network. Through the convergence of AI and blockchain, the enterprise bridge is being forged. This is also why I say Casper cannot be ignored this early into the next cycle. I have warned you all far too many times. Now, this was back in October. Here is from March of this year. I said, imagine all the companies that will tap into Brave AI with the help of IBM and Casper Network. Blockchain technology is crucial for the power of AI to be realized at scale for enterprises and the entire world. This is why I focus on the connections behind the scenes for a lot of these gems like Casper and what could happen years down the road. The future is bright for the entire space. You just need to block out the nonsensical noise in the short term. And yes, as we really look at this, right, people still forget how big this opportunity is for Casper Network and even for Casper itself. When we look at this, though, which is completely tied back to MiCA, this is the EU AI Act, and this is from Casper. They gave us a full, FAQ on this. We have on March 13th of this year, the EU AI Act was formally passed into law. Broadly, it aims to introduce a clear and ethical framework for how organizations work with artificial intelligence. The legislation will go into full effect by 2026, but organizations will be required to comply with parts of it as soon as Q4 of 2024, this year. Below is a recap of some of the most commonly asked questions about the EU Act today. If you'd like to learn more about how Casper Labs is partnering with organizations to develop AI governance frameworks, please contact us. Now, if we scroll down, we have, do I need a dedicated AI governance strategy? Yes, and this is all regarding even the EU AI Act and even the California AI Accountability Act. These things, like when we look at, legislation, this is going to truly usher in an accelerated viewpoint for these companies, these enterprises, all to get on board with AI governance. And Casper offers the best-in-class AI governance with IBM. We also have, how can blockchain technology help keep AI systems compliant? Blockchain has emerged as an ideal database for managing AI data. Its DLT, or distributed ledger, makes it prohibitively difficult for third parties to tamper with data once it's been recorded to the blockchain. There is no single point of failure, meaning that organizations can reliably audit highly serialized data sets and readily confirm whether or not data has been altered. And if it has been, determine when and by whom. This feature is crucial for maintaining the integrity of data used by AI, particularly in industries where high-risk AI applications are a regular occurrence. And again, as we really look at this, right, blockchain and AI together is a power couple. We also have, what is the EU AI Act? Well, this fully breaks things down behind it. Ultimately, we have, any AI expert will tell you that the technology's transformative benefits come with significant risk, from rising data privacy concerns to the proliferation of deepfakes and misinformation to recurring hallucinations among chatbots. Businesses and consumers alike are growing increasingly aware of where AI systems today fall short. Because of this, policymakers in the European Union saw the need to create comprehensive guardrails in the evolving market. On March 13th of this year, the EU Parliament passed the landmark AI Act. It was the first time in which an extensive set of regulations was approved for the purpose of governing AI-human interactions. At its core, the EU AI Act is a document that outlines the levels of risk for AI applications across industry use cases and establishes standardized measures to monitor and report AI-related threats to human well-being and fundamental rights. Now, companies are able to evaluate their own AI products against specific criteria to ensure a safer, more ethical user experience. Now, again, as we really look at this, right, what's going to happen? Well, AI governance is going to see a massive inflow. We have historically, the EU has been a strong or has had a strong global influence when it comes to technological regulation. See GDPR for an example. While we don't know how much influence the EU AI Act will ultimately have globally, it is clear that the legislation is a significant indication that we can no longer overlook responsible AI standards. The groundwork for governance at a global scale is laid out in the EU AI Act in the same way that there's legislation requiring compliance to make a car safe for driving on public roads. The EU AI Act ensures that businesses comply with regulations to make AI safe for use. And this is where we really look at the solutions. And that's where we really kind of look at Casper, right? With IBM. We already know that over here, your AI model is a black box. It's time to see the light. Breakthrough AI's black box. Start now. A first of its kind tool that provides a critical layer of insight into generative AI systems. And here you have a little bit of a sort of image of how it would look. You have the context, the AI models, the perimeter sets, the training data, and this is all centered around data. And this is something very, very significant, especially when we are talking about how big AI will be. All major enterprises will have to comply. This is the best way to do so. And we also have realize an unprecedented level of visibility and control when working with AI training data. Version control, collaboration, auditability, certification. Casper Labs and IBM are pushing AI forward. Overcome risk, realize AI's full potential with a comprehensive AI governance solution that's designed to work seamlessly with IBM's Watson X governance suite. And yes, this is a game changer. Now, also on par with this, guess what we recently saw? Well, Boston, heading to IBM, Think 2024. If you would like to meet with the Casper team on site, please connect with us here. This is all through the IBM collaboration with Brave AI. Just like I said, just wait until you see how many companies will tap into this. And now over here, Casper Labs CEO to join IBM Think keynote on scaling the impact of AI. This is March 16th, 9 a.m. This is going to be happening very, very soon. I believe they give us a date. Yeah, May 22nd at 8:30 a.m. And we have up here that Casper Labs, a leader in AI governance technologies, today announced that their CEO will join the Wednesday keynote at this year's IBM Think. IBM Think is IBM's premier annual event and expected to attract over 5,000 senior business and technology leaders. Guys, this is a potential, massive amount of names that could technically tap in to Brave AI. During the session, the CEO at Casper Labs and IBM SVP for products will explore how Casper Labs is working with IBM to augment the governance capabilities of the Watson X governance platform. As governments continue to introduce new AI regulations and concerns mount around data, security, and compliance, enterprises are increasingly prioritizing the development of an AI governance stack. There you guys have it. Like, when you think about how big this is, guys, Casper is in at the right time, at the forefront of governance around AI. The keynote comes on the heels of Casper Labs and IBM's consulting previously announced collaboration to integrate Casper's DLT with IBM Watson X governance platform. Casper Labs, with support from IBM Consulting, is building an AI governance solution to unlock greater transparency, stronger data controls, and robust auditability for AI training data. By combining the enterprise-ready Casper blockchain with IBM's best-in-class data management, machine learning ops, and existing governance tools, they will provide the most advanced solution for maintaining and sharing audit logs of AI data in a secure and tamper-proof manner. At IBM Think, Casper Labs CEO and IBM's Dinesh will offer an in-depth overview of the solution, which is expected to launch later this year. And we also have a quote here. De-risking AI systems is a top priority from the board level down, an initiative that has been given new urgency with the advent of AI-centric regulations around the world. Compliance with the regulations like the EU Act, or AI Act, is at the forefront of corporate AI agendas today. It's increasingly clear that robust AI governance will be integral to unlocking the technology's full potential and ensuring its visibility far into the future. And yes, 100%. And I'm very excited about this. So many people are overlooking how big of a move this actually is for Casper at a time where, guys, the alt season hasn't even officially begun. We are really kind of building up pressure to that point, and everyone's, just giving up on Casper, and it's crazy to me. And for those out there asking, yes, Casper is still my number one holding. That has not changed. Yes, I brought on other holdings. Yes, I've bought other, projects, but for the most part, Casper still remains at my number one because I still believe in the long-term ROI of Casper. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, to notifications on for more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.